Welcome to the community of Beesville. This is part 2 of a 5-part series on the Greater Plant City African American Historic Trail. Right now we are at Glover School Historic Site at 5104 Horton Road, Plant City, Florida. The school was founded by the families of the 12 original freed slaves and settlers of Beesville back in the late 1800s. The original origin of Glover School can be traced back to Antioch Church, located directly across from the current location of Glover School. Antioch was founded in 1865 and included a schoolhouse as part of the church. Other names of the school include Jamison School, prior to the renaming of Glover School in honor of William A. Glover. Sitting on 11 acres with several additions and the original wooden structures, this school is now owned by the residents of the community who operate it as a museum and community center under the nonprofit group Beesville Incorporated. Let's take a brief look inside the museum and auditorium. Here we have the museum exhibits featuring families of the original founders, as well as families who moved here and were major financial contributors to historic preservation. I would like to point out one of the signature pieces here that tells the stories that we often hear about. One of the original descendants, Miss Leola McDonald Berry, whom is currently 103 years old, is the only documented African American registered as a member of the Daughters of the Confederacy here in Hillsborough County. Say what? Yes, you heard right. You see, Miss McDonald's grandmother was a slave, and her grandfather was a Confederate soldier. The stories of affairs and romances between plantation owners and Confederate soldiers with slave women is true. And right here in Plant City, we have literally living proof. And closing the exhibit case is the original enlisted certificate of Mr. McDonald with the Confederate States of America. The walls and rooms and halls here at Glover School speak of history, so I would encourage you to visit this location as well as others we will be highlighting as part of this historic trail. Every Tuesday and Thursday, you can find Ms. Doretha Brown volunteering and working at Glover School, who herself taught at Glover School prior to its closing. So what's next? Let's check out the 2 slave cemeteries in Beesville, Pine Hill and Beesville cemeteries.